We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Outside Barnes. Pass to Jokic. Left side Oubre. Back to Jokic. Out to McCollum. Clock is at 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Harden can't hit. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. McCollum into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's McCollum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
Here's Harden. Some room here for George. Again, Los Angeles.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Here's George. Again, Los Angeles.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Now here's Oubre. Back to McCollum. Down low. DiVincenzo with the steal. It's George on the wing. Got a piece of it. With the step back. They double team McCollum. Inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The three from Barnes. Barnes with the rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Pass to Oubre. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. Tipped. Barnes with it. Siakam covering. Here's Gafford. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. George for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Oubre. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Count that bucket. George has got 8 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Barnes. Out to Oubre. Siakam looking it over. And here's Barnes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Los Angeles with it.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Rozier. Williams with the screen. And there's a defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You'll love the hustle and the attitude.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good.
At the line for the Clippers, Bryant. 1 shot.
So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's George. Just 3 on the clock. Ooh, Williams with the block. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, 14.
Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by Trent. Out to Hachimura. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Here's Bryant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Bryant's gotten his first basket of the night. Rozier looking around. Trent on the wing. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Drops in the 3. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition. Good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
It's his first trip to the line. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Pass to Beasley. They can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles leading by 6. Green for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back over to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Pritchard, no good.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's McCollum. And here's Jokic. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Barnes.
Well, this is where the effectiveness of Thomas Bryant's wingspan is on display. What nice coverage.
Left side, Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. This one for 3. Bryant, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
And the shot goes. McCollum's got 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Outside Pritchard. Outside Green. He drops it from range. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Siakam for 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Los Angeles leading by 7. .121 left to the second period. Hartenstein a screen. Here's George. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Out to Hachimura. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Hachimura's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he can't hit the second.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Hachimura sets a screen. George over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Hachimura. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Rozier with it. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Here's George. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
First team foul.
It's McCollum with a drive. To the inside. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Harden misses. Now McCollum. Here's Jokic. 6 points for him. For the lead. Barnes, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. So it's the home team now. They trail by 1. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he misses the go-ahead basket. So it's Los Angeles now. That one goes in. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's the thing about Barnes. He doesn't always look like he's moving fast, but very few guys seem to catch him.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Number 21.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Dante DiVincenzo.
So it's the home team now. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Jokic. For the tie. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Now here's DiVincenzo. McCollum defends. And George launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
There's a little speed from Jokic on that drive. I mean, you don't expect him to put it on the floor and just go.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Barnes. Here is DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam outside. Here's Barnes. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty. Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Down low. Ooh, nice D from George.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Pass to Barnes. Up and over McCollum. Barnes, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
With that being his fourth foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. On the wing, Rozier. Still without a bucket. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And so he hits the technical free throw. A minute 39 left in the third. All sorts of time. George, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Right side, Oubre. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Rozier. Hartenstein pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 5. And stolen by Beasley. Out to Hachimura. Williams with the screen. Harden comes to help. Outside Oubre. 4 on the clock. Here's Beasley. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Beasley's got this first bucket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. Pritchard with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Outside, Green. Gafford the screen. Shot is up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Hachimura sets a screen. Inside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third.
Los Angeles, 36.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Jokic. Outside Oubre. McCollum outside. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles trails by 5. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Oubre. To the paint. Pass to Jokic. Outside Barnes. Now McCollum. Defended by Harden.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Right side, Harden. Back to Hartenstein. Up and in from the low block.
But you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
And stolen by Hartenstein. And here's the fast break. Here's George. Again, Los Angeles.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Jokic is doubled. On the move, Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Out to McCollum. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Harden from outside. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy, folks. Just gets the contact right there.
And that one misses. Jokic with it. Guarded now by George. And so they foul intentionally. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Oubre. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. For 3.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Here's the floater. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Los Angeles trails by 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury. Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
George fires. 17-footer is in.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Jokic with a rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now George. Now Gafford. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Wow, it is not often Gafford has his number dialed up in this situation, but he was more than ready. You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
And the foul. called on Paul George. That's his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
Now here's McCollum. George with a steal. DiVincenzo. Yes, sir! We saw it coming. He left no room for error.
DiVincenzo is fearless. I don't care what time of the game it is. Big bucket to be had. Yes, sir.
Here's Barnes. Now Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Harden. And he slams it down.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
McCollum drives in. Oh, an answer slam.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Harden outside. It's stolen by Barnes. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy.